In the dark stage of colonial Brazil's history, a chapter of tragedy and suffering unfolded, echoing to this day. The genocide and ethnocide of the indigenous people, led by the Europeans, especially the Portuguese, is a narrative filled with horrors that sealed the fate of countless native cultures. As soon as the sails of the caravels touched the Brazilian coast in the 16th century, a silent calamity began to unfold. Deadly diseases, brought by the foreigners, spread like a lethal virus among the indigenous, who had no defenses against smallpox, measles, and influenza. Devastating epidemics swept through entire villages, reducing populations that were already ancient and rich in wisdom to mere specters of their past. But the tragedy did not stop there. Brutal conflicts erupted as greedy colonizers clashed with indigenous communities. Cruel massacres, inhumane enslavement, and forced labor on sugarcane plantations and in mines became a grim reality. Indigenous people were torn from their ancestral lands, subjected to economic exploitation and the loss of natural resources as their environment deteriorated before their eyes. Indigenous culture and religion were systematically erased, replaced by the impositions of European colonizers. Those who resisted faced brutality, losing their traditions and beliefs as they were forced to assimilate a foreign culture. Slavery, relentless in its cruelty, claimed lives and hopes, leaving deep scars on the soul of colonial Brazil. The result of this dark drama was the decimation of entire tribes, the destruction of rich cultures, and the devastation of communities that had lived in harmony with the land for centuries. The genocide and ethnocide of the indigenous people are a wound in Brazil's history that still bleeds, a reminder of a cruel past that shaped the present of many indigenous peoples, who now struggle to preserve their identity and land in the face of contemporary challenges.